All right, guys, it's hot outside, and I just got done doing some flight tests for these new broadheads, and just kind of wanted to go over a bit of a review and everything that went into this. So first off, I was flight testing these new broadheads that were just recently released from Blue Broadheads. It is the Impulse carbon steel 2-blade 100 grain fixed blade broadhead. So when I set up to do this flight test, I wanted to make sure I could do this as good as possible because, well, you know, that's what you do when you're testing out new broadheads. So first off, the weather conditions were perfect other than the heat. It's 106 degrees outside. As you see, I got sweat coming through my shirt, but it's 106 degrees outside. But the good thing is there's like 1 to 3 mile an hour winds, and out behind my house, the wind is almost non-existent, which is why you can hear the AC going right now. But nevertheless, I took the opportunity of the fact that we have no wind to be able to do some great flight tests on this broadhead. For my arrows, I use the Maxima Red Zone XRZ 350 spine Carbon Express arrows. I love these arrows. They've always flown true for me. This particular arrow from shaft end to shaft top is 29.5 inches, and then from the nock to the tip of the broadhead itself is 31 inches. For my bow, I was using the 27-inch Matthews V3, and I've got it set to a 75-pound draw. Okay, so as I'm doing these tests, the first thing I like to do is to make sure my bow is still sighted in. And for me, I shoot 15, 25, 35, 45, and 55 yards. So after making sure that my arrows were flying just fine with field tips, I decided to go ahead and put on the new broadhead. With the Impulse on, I shot from 15 to 25 to 35 to 45 to 55 yards, and it was incredible. When I got to the 35 yard mark, I decided to put a post-it note on my target so that I could show y'all a little bit about how it was flying and how it was doing. Keep a note, I don't claim to be a pro when it comes to archery. I just enjoy archery, and here we go. So as you can see, the first shot there, I hit the paper, and this is at 35 yards. And the second shot, there it is at 35 yards. I was really pleased with this outcome. For me, the results turned out really good. Anywhere from 15 to 55 yards, and I saw no deviation in any of the flights of the arrow, unless it was just something me pulling a little to the left, pulling a little to the right. Other than that, the broadheads flew perfect on how they were supposed to be flying. So this is a broadhead that I'm going to be putting to the test this year. I'm really looking forward to it. And if this is something you're interested in, then go to truebluebroadheads.com and order you a pack today. And while you're there, make sure to use the coupon code Outdoor Genetics, all lowercase and all one word, to receive a 20% discount on your next purchase.